Hey, it's Jennifer. And, you may or may not be religious, but for me, Lent is always one of those times of the years that really helps me to stretch myself, to do something that maybe I wouldn't do otherwise, or to give something else up that sometimes I might be struggling with. I use it as a good time and for me, find that sometimes something about it works so much better than New Year's resolutions or other times throughout the year because it's a time I'm really committed to it. And what I want to talk about today, though, is how you can use this time or use what time might be most meaningful to you to think about how you can make social media work for you because it's not inherently good or bad, but it's how we use it. So for me, I realized that with Lent this year and last year, I wanted to be more intentional about how I was consuming social media and engaging on different platforms. As a marketer, it's part of my job to be out there, but you just like anything else, right? We can let something that can be good all of a sudden become something that works against us. So I thought it was important to set some parameters. So now through Lent this year and last year, I've decided that after 5 o'clock, I am off social media. Now, why did I do that? And what has it done for me that might apply to you in your life? First, we all know how time consuming social media can certainly be and if we don't control it, it can control us. By having those limitations on the times, it makes me be super focused on what I'm doing when I'm on the platforms and what I need to get accomplished versus just endless scrolling, right? We've all been there, we've all used that, whether it's just to distract ourselves or we have a few minutes we're waiting in line or whatever it is, versus being very intentional on what we're trying to do on the platform, what purpose it serves for us in our businesses and in our lives. So it's really focused me on being intentional with my time of who am I engaging with? What content am I putting out for the day? Who do I need to follow up and connect with? Who do I want to connect with personally? Because I don't live by everybody that I work with or all the relationships I've formed over the years. So think about that for yourself. And then secondly, you know, social media can provide a lot of distractions and sometimes hurt our relationships, as we may all be aware of. And by having these parameters on here's when I'm going to use social media and what exactly I'm doing on social media, it has allowed me to be more present. To at the end of the day, to be there with my family, with my husband and my daughter and our friends. It's allowed me to say yes to some other things that I would continue to maybe put off, like spending more time reading, more time playing sports, and watching some sports even on occasion. And, doing some brain games, other things that I've wanted to do and just always put off because what was the easiest thing to do? Pick up your phone and scroll or, check out what's going on in other people's lives. So think about for yourself if you were to put some more parameters on how you use social, why you're using social. Is it just to show thought leadership? Is it to show up for other people? Is it to create more community engagement? How do you want to use social? When will you use it? And how can you set up those parameters that'll really make you focus in and get done what you need to be done, get out of it what you need to get out of it, and then move on to the other things that are really important to you in your life and your business. I hope this helps you in terms of thinking about how you can work social media versus allowing social media to work for you, and use certain catalyst on the calendar to create that energy to do something different that you might not have done otherwise. We'll be back next Tuesday talking more about marketing and strategies and how to create playbooks for success that really help you today and tomorrow to spend more time doing what you do best with the people that you enjoy the most. We'll see you there.